Hi, my name is Michael Hann. I'm in charge of the systems business unit at Rectron. That encompasses notebooks and netbooks especially. Under my portfolio falls the Asus notebook range and the Asus netbook range.
At one stage in South Africa, Asus was just not known. And they seem to, for many people, they seem to have come out of nowhere. But that isn't necessarily true.
In South Africa, Asus are actually fairly well known. People know a lot of Asus products in terms of motherboards, graphics cards. That's where they were traditionally. Mm-hmm. And notebooks obviously is the way forward for the world. Notebooks are slowly and surely overtaking PCs and desktops as the platform of choice. So people can say that they know Asus as a brand. Mm-hmm. And the notebooks are becoming more and more known globally and in South Africa because of the amount of push that Asus put behind these products.
According to IDC figures, Asus has jumped quite remarkably. I think it was something like 150% growth in the last quarter compared with the quarter before, the year before. And that's amazing, I think. Astonishing growth.
Asus is one of those companies that doesn't follow what you would call the normal multinational mold. If you look at the kind of products that Asus are pushing worldwide, their products are innovative, their products are well designed, and of course they have the advantage of designing and building their own notebooks in-house. So they have a dedicated R&D team that builds their notebooks for them, designs it, and they have a notebook that fits just about every single segment, and every notebook has a slightly different look, a slightly different feel. In some cases it's fairly exaggerated, so you can actually see the physical difference between a business machine, an entertainment machine, a gaming machine, but they put a lot of pride into the product as well. So their products are designed around the user and the user's experience and what they feel they should get out of this kind of product.
And hence I suppose calling their baby PC the Triple E or the EPC. Is that what, enjoy?
It's actually easy to learn, easy to work, and easy to play.
There you go, yeah, absolutely. And you think that sort of thing, they carry that through to the rest of the range as well?
Well, obviously, the AAA PCs are targeted at a slightly different market. They're not targeted at your high-end business users or performance business users or even your mainstream business because the product is small, it's portable, and the whole point of it is being easy to use and easy to pick up without having to actually open it and read an extensive manual. It's just at the box, on, and you're off. The netbooks have been fairly well accepted. Obviously, it's still a growing market, especially in South Africa. With the type of market we have, obviously things here are a little bit more expensive than overseas. So adoption does tend to be a little bit slower. And the AAA PCs, especially for school people, for housewives, grandparents, university students even, it's the kind of product that's small, easy to carry, and it allows them to do what they want. Mm-hmm. And of course the product uses Asus's normal innovations with especially battery life. I mean, on a AAA PC you get up to 5.5 to 6 hours, which some notebooks can't even boast. And of course, being the kind of platform it is, it's very open and it's very easy to use, and all peripherals work, being based on the Microsoft operating system that everyone's familiar with and everyone knows how to use. But at the same time, it's a fairly small footprint, so it allows people a lot more space for their photos, their videos, small clips, jokes, email, whatever they use the machine for. It's small footprint, quickly on, quickly off, long battery life, and it's perfect to take with you when you take photos, take videos with your own personal digital cameras or digital video cameras.
So it's good for the new generation of social networkers and people
it's
like that.
It's very specifically for that. I mean, if you look at what comes with them by default out the box, the machines ship with the Windows Live utility set. So you get the live blogging utility so that you can type your own blogs and publish them to whatever blog site you're subscribed to. It's got the Windows photo gallery management so that all your photos have got one unique resource that they can all be seen. It's got Windows Live Messenger. And obviously being based on the Windows platform, you can easily install and download Skype or whatever other chat utility you prefer to use.
Right.
And of course, it's got built-in wireless LAN, so if you're out and about, any hotspot, it'll connect to it fairly basically.
The wireless LAN, for some reason in that system, I found very, very good.
It's to do with the aerial. If you look at the way the machines are designed, obviously it's designed to be portable, and the whole point of it is the portability, so they need to make sure that the connectivity is very good. So they use dual antennas, and they also have a high gain antenna. So they don't use one normal small antenna. It's a proper dual antenna in the screen. So it's obviously the screen allows it fairly wide coverage of searching for networks. And the transfer rates on the wireless network is also very quick. I mean, it's proper 54 meg wireless LAN, so it's not normal run-of-the-mill 11 or old.
So moving up from the triple EPC, what's next in the Asus range?
Once you go from the triple EPC, you hit the notebooks proper.
Right.
Now, what Asus do with a notebook is they cover just about every segment. And the main reason for that is every user has a different idea on what a notebook should be, what it should do for him. So obviously home users don't need proper networking and etc. They just need peer-to-peer, and they need to be able to do email and Outlook and just communicate with their friends. So they have home-based notebooks that use the Vista Home series of operating systems. Moving up from there, you've got your proper business machines that all ship with Vista Business, ranging everywhere from Core 2 Duo machines down to the Pentium dual cores, but they've all got proper dual core power. And also, the one thing Asus prides themselves on is that they've got just about the biggest hard drive possible in the platform at any given time. So if the biggest hard drive is available, it generally tends to be in that machine for that range, and also a lot of memory. Mm-hmm. And then they also have niche product in terms of entertainment notebooks. The notebooks have things like Blu-ray built into them. They have Dolby Digital audio. So you've got proper 5-channel out from the notebook if you have a home entertainment system. They also have Vista Ultimate on them, so you've got the proper Windows Media Center experience. So there's no need for other external extenders. Your notebook literally is your extender. All your media can sit on your notebook, and you can use external drives of that to store it, and your notebook sits in the cupboard, quietly running away, while you have a very nice multimedia experience. Up from there, you go into the gaming series. Now, gamers like fancy, flashy, but powerful at the same time. So Asus have got the Republic of Gamer series, which came over from their component side. It's notebooks that have things as high as dual graphics cards, so they have proper NVIDIA SLI. They have dual hard drives because gamers need a lot of storage. And at the same time, people know that gamers like to have cathode tubes and fancy lights in their notebooks, so subtly they have lights on the notebook that give it a unique feel to it, and it's also eye-catching, so people will come and see, what's this? This is the Asus G70. This is literally the flagship of their gaming series, and this is the technology all bundled into one unit. If you look at the kind of machine it has, it's a 17-inch display, and obviously 17-inch displays give you a much bigger desktop area. Now, it's also high resolution, and in this day and age with HD coming of age, the screen is fully HD ready, so it's 1080 certified, so it's fully HD.
Right.
The notebook itself, fairly powerful. Proper gaming processor, so high-end Core 2 Duo processor, 4 gigs of memory, so plenty of RAM. It's got dual hard drives, 2 320 gig drives, so you've got 640 gigs of space, plenty of space for whatever anyone would ever need in terms of carrying a notebook around, if they decide to carry this around. It's got SLI graphics, so dual graphics right out the box, so any game would automatically perform better than most notebooks because of the dual graphics, and it's also a gig of RAM on the graphics cards. So performance on this machine, without even going into any other spec, is already very, very high. Looking at small touches, it has macro keys, so most gamers prefer to have certain keys and certain key press adjustments set to it, so the notebook has got 5 setups that you can pre-program, sitting over here. Plus it's got a D-pad selector, so any keys for any particular game you can set them in, and then of course it's got an information display. When you're in a game, it gives you particular information you might need, especially if the power goes down. You've got battery life. It gives you the time so that you can see if you've been on too long. It also gives you alerts. So if you have email running and you get an email, it'll flash so that you've got email. It'll flash if you get instant messaging. So it's a proper information display. Obviously, the kind of machine this is, it's not something you'd want to carry around as a portable machine. This is a proper desktop replacement machine,
right?
Especially designed at the gaming
So
market.
you're basically going from baby PCs like the Triple E here, all the way up to that. That is just amazing.
Correct. So we're going from our little weighs nothing little portable machine up to the monster.